The trailblazers need to raise the frequency when it comes to their inner friendship. So this is different than inner loveship. Okay. Friendship is saying the things you need to hear. Friendship is not putting yourself into a situation in the earth that you're going to be embarrassed, not setting yourself up to fail, not comparing yourself to other people. Your inner friendship is where you belong with yourself on the inside, being your own best friend. The early degrees of Aquarius are inner friendship. The early degrees of Leo is our inner self-love. That's the difference between Aquarius and Leo. So it's time to raise the vibration and be a better friend to yourself, which would be to do the thing you wish a friend would do to you, to yourself, to treat yourself the way you wish a friend would treat you on the inside. That's where you raise your inner frequency. If you just be a friend to yourself, the rest of your life is going to pop into place. Okay. This week, excuse me. Now, the full moon in Leo means you must release self-loathing. Get rid of the parts of yourself that hate on yourself. Get rid of the parts of yourself that are mean to yourself. Get rid of the parts of yourself that pick on yourself. Get rid of the jealous parts of yourself. Get rid of the vengeful parts of yourself. Whatever the hurt heart stuff is yourself, it's time to release that hurt heart stuff and really just adopt yourself and love yourself unconditionally. Give yourself a fifth chance. Second and third and fourth, I'm sure have already been blown. Give yourself a fifth chance and love yourself unconditionally, even though your family didn't, your wife didn't, your second wife didn't, your kids don't. You do it. Be the trailblazer of self-love. Now, your smartass and your dumbass are clunking around career. And so where you have to be careful is to be very, very careful. Okay, that's a sort of a Elmer Fudd thing. To be very, very careful about your ego and your mind feeling renewed from this new inner friendship and going after old power games in your career. So to be very careful not to fall into old power games with parenting or career. All right, that's going to be where the slippery slope is. And that has to be reconciled with the way you behave in relationships. So you are getting rid of certain relationships in your life that are not going to be part of the new era for you. And in particular, some of these relationships are career relationships. And so if your mind and ego are still in the old world, Wabbit season, exactly. If your mind and your ego are still going after the old career stuff, you're not going to release the relationships that are part of the old cycle, and your ego is going to end up holding on to unhealthy relationships. So it's a complicated week, I think, for you. Be your own best friend and make sure that your ego and your mind is in it for heart's sake power, not power for power's sake.
It's serious.